Not far off. Just want to. That's about right. Drop a little bit more. If you're not very good at guesstimating with your eyes, then do use calipers or a ruler. Ray uses a ruler and measures with a ruler. Your eyes are actually accurate to within 1 millimetre, believe it or not. So after a while, you actually get quite good at going, oh, that's about right. And I'm really just using that as a little bit of a guide. So on the inside of here as well, you can see there's a little flap of nice soft clay because of the way you cut it off. Because I've got that chamfer, you can see that it's pretty much joined in there. I'm just going to then, on the outside, just join them together slightly. Now if I was to try and throw that thin in one go, I would never throw that tall a vessel with that much. I'm not going to be able to get my hand inside. Oh, broken it. Broke it. It's going to be very wonky, this pot. Just going to dry it off a little bit more at the top as we're going to lose it.
You couldn't use a stick on that.
I could have used a stick, but I was trying to leave it wide enough to get my hand down inside, but my hand just got a little bit dry and it caught it and just undid the join. So I'll try and rescue it. One of the things you've got to remember as well is nobody looks at pots when they're spinning around and around and around and around. So as soon as you take a slightly off-centred pot off the wheel, it's not off-centre anymore. Can I borrow your sponge on the stick? If it's going to be long enough.
You can see there's a special way around to do it because it's coming off a bit.
Oh yeah.
It's not
Lovely.
great.
It's better than no sponge on the stick.
Are you throwing it again now?
I'm throwing it again now because at the bottom of that middle section you always get a thicker bit of clay at the bottom. So then you can there's actually clay there that I can throw with. That's why I didn't dry the top off so much.
So you're throwing it the extra little bit just to smooth it out?
Yeah, just to even it out. I'm actually a better thrower now than the last time I used to do this, so I think water out. I think I might break a sponge on the stick.
Look, Berkey left the sponge inside.
Yeah. Ooh.
So I think you're hardly touching it.
You are?
You're hardly touching it.
Hardly any pressure on that at all. Now, there's actually quite a lot of clay down here.
For those people who've got wheels, this is your homework for reading week.
Yeah.
Wheel then.
Yeah, I want you to throw an 18-inch cylinder.
Hundred months. It's just like maybe you do. 100 months.
Yeah, full breakfast.
I mean, when I finished my H&D, I was lucky enough to work at mixed pottery for a year, just about a year, 9 months to 10 months, something like that. And I actually learnt more there, just sitting watching him, than I ever did when I was in college. Because I say, oh, how do you do that? He'd show me, and I just sit there for hours just watching and watching and watching. And if you don't see me do stuff, then it's sort of a bit, there's almost like a missing link in the puzzle.
Yeah, because you can see you do something and think, oh, that.
And it's often just the little things that and also when you become a competent thrower, you forget about the little things. So to actually, when I'm doing this, it reminds me of little must-dos, you know. Like when you're throwing the bottle, you've got to make sure that you keep addressing that lip. You know, the more in centre the top lip is, the easier the whole system is going to be from beginning to end.
So,
And by doing this, taking this slurry off, I'm compressing the walls ever so slightly and making them stronger.